Okay, I had a question come in about a hotspot that is offline, asking if it's worth it to bring it online. So I figured we'd check it out. It is 𝗺𝗵𝘁 So let's cruise over to the 𝗵. I'm using Helium Vision to do this. So, all right, we are in Reno, Nevada on the north side. So first thing to look at with this stuff is to see what is going on in general. Looks like we got a lot of hotspots in here, so this is probably going to be a good area. It's out on the edge. Typically edges are a little bit better. We can look and see what the Res 4 looks like. It's caught in the Res 4, so as this thing goes over to 250, this area goes over 250, we're gonna have some problems. But what we can also see is the reward scale is 71. So overall, it's probably getting scaled at the Res 4 level, but the next thing to check out and make sure that we see is if it's worth bringing it online. If it's offline right now, as we'll just double check and do a quick reward summary. And you guys can't see that. Let me move my face there. Okay, so in the past 1 month, it's made 0.14 HNT. If we look at what HNT is right now, 2851. So 2851 times 0.14. So this is what it made in the last month, $3.99. So is it worth it to bring it online? Let's find out. It's been offline. I'm guessing it is worth it to bring it online, but yeah, check it out. So the next thing to do is we can look at average reward scale and see what we're getting scaled at here. 0.67, not that great. We'd like to see a little bit higher, but not terrible. It's got 2, 3 hotspots in there, but it's got 1, 2, 3 neighbors. I'm not sure where this guy is, but I'm imagining there's a hotspot in here. So shouldn't be getting scaled at the Res 8 level. We can check that on Hotspotty and see what 𝗺𝗵𝘁 is doing over there. Woody. Yeah, this is just a kind of basic thing you can do to check any hotspot and make a decent decision on it. Is let's take a look at reward scaling. Looks like it's offline right now. So that was the kind of customer question, was, hey, this thing's offline, is it worth bringing it online? We can see it's getting scaled just at the Res 4 level. So it's over by whatever it is. I don't see, as we zoom in, Hotspot has a super cool feature where it just highlights the hexagons that are the problem. Oops, let me see if I can move my face back there. So looks like the Res 4 is a problem. If we want to scroll down and see it, the Res 4 is a problem. It's 125 too many. So the bad news is it's going to be pretty difficult to get away from that. It's not like you can just move a couple feet or move your hotspot to your neighbor's house and get out of the scaled area. But the good news is there's a couple of hotspots up here. So maybe just move this thing out and make more money. But let's see what it could make. So now that we know what our challenges are, let's see what the opportunity is. So here is the local 24-hour HNT earnings, right? So this is the average of all these hotspots, including this one that's at 0 for the past 24 hours. Now, the first thing that I see, let me put my glasses on here, is that we're surrounded by hotspots that are doing more than ours is doing, right? This one has been offline, it's at 0. It's probably dragging down the average of these other two. If we look at this one at 𝗪𝐺 Crimson Line, we can see that, it didn't do well either. It looks like there's another person offline. That sounds like an opportunity, but this one did 0.2. So the one that is right next door, probably in the same Res 10. So you might want to move this one over. Maybe it's in the same Res 9. Let's check that. Yeah, so you're definitely going to, well, before I say definitely, looks like it's right on the line. And we don't have the ability to go down to the Res 11, so we can't see which one it's on. But as long as it's in this one, then in this blue guy right here, let me turn off the other ones, then you're okay. In this Res 10, if it is not, then you're in the same Res 9 and you're going to get scaled. But it doesn't look like it's getting scaled because we looked at Hotspot, it's only getting scaled at the Res 4. So we know right away that you got a neighbor who is making 0.2 HNT per day. So let's just say that you're going to make exactly the same as your neighbor. We'll do some fast math here. 0.2 HNT times, what was it, 28, now it's at 83, 28, 83. All right, so that is your day rate. So you'll make more in a day than you've made a month by being offline. And if we multiply that by 30 days, we get $172.98 for the month. All right, that's if you do 0.2. If we cruise out, and we'll turn our Res 8s off because it's already populating with this average rewards, we see there's a 0.16 over here, there's a 0.4 here, And yeah, 0.18 here, 0.18 here. So yeah, looks like 0.2 is probably, if you put something up and get it maybe up on your roof and do a good job of getting that sucker up there, you got some potential to earn. If it's more like the local, I don't know, min or max. Let's see, local, well, the local minimum is 0. That's you. The local max is 0.4. Now, who knows if you can match that, but we can do that math as well. So 0.4 HNT per day. That seems a little bit on the high side, so that person probably has it outside and up high, but let's just check. Times, I don't know, let's call it 28 point, now it's 88. I'm pulling that number from this right here, 28.93, it's going up. And then times 30 days, as high as $346 a month. So I guess the question is $0 better for you than 346? It's up to you. You decide what you want to do. If you just plug the thing in and do a terrible job, you'll probably do this kind of 0.06 level. If you plug the thing in and do a pretty good job, I think there's a reasonable chance you can make closer to $100, at least as of today, January 26, 2021. So 𝗺cie citron hair, what I would do if I were you is plug that sucker in. I'd get the antenna up as high as you can reasonably get it. If all you can do is tonight, on Wednesday, January 26th, I'm going to 6:16 p.m. right now. I'm going to post this in the next 10 minutes. If all you can do when you see it tonight is get it up in the attic, just make sure it's connected via Ethernet cable and connected to power. And it's got the antenna plugged in, and then get it as high as you can and let that thing rip. And if you like what you see after 7 days, I'd think about getting an antenna outside and up way higher. And if you need help with that, obviously I'm here for consulting stuff, or you can look through all the YouTube videos I've done or the blog, but I'd say, yeah, plug it in, dog. I don't see how 0 is better than 300, but your call. All right, rock and roll. I am off to go have dinner with my bride.